Lotus is so excited to be starting a new chapter for the organization. We've moved into our beautiful new home here at the old Rogers Street Firehouse, our new Lotus World headquarters, and the Community Foundation has been such an enormous help in jump-starting what's possible for us here at this building. We are fortunate enough to have been a recipient of both a community impact grant from the Community Foundation as well as an organizational capacity grant from the Community Foundation. One has helped us just lay a wonderful foundation for our administrative operations, and the other is going to help us break ground on the extensive renovations that we still need to do to the lower floor of the building.
Well, we are grateful for the partnership that we have with the Community Foundation and with Smithville Charitable Foundation, in that they've enabled us to think about our long-term sustainability of our organization. And we like to talk to people about thinking about Lotus, the festival, for their grandchildren and then for the grandchildren's children. And it's really exciting to think about the mix and the generations that you see at the festival, and to think that that'll continue year after year. And with our recent grants that go directly towards our renovation of this space and just becoming a more efficient organization in this space, we're confident that we'll be able to meet that goal of being here for years to come.
Life Designs provides services and supports to a wide variety of people with various intellectual, developmental, and cognitive delays. We also provide services to people who are looking to end chronic homelessness through affordable housing initiatives as well. Right now, we provide services to approximately 300 to 400 unduplicated customers.
The Impact Grant project for Life Designs is around employment first, and it's designed to build the organization's capacity to work with our staff so that we do better planning for the individuals and customers that we're serving at Life Designs. At least 10 people will be receiving supported employment services and helping them to develop for themselves their own business plans through their own dreams and ideas.
We cannot do the work that we do without the support from grants from places like the Community Foundation and Smithville. Your generous donations help make our programs run, and this is a very specialized program that we just don't get the state funding or federal funding or anything like that to do.
Because of what I went through with my accident, a lot of people lead you to believe that that person is gone, and graphic design was all that I knew. So I was fortunate enough that they brought me in, put me under their wing to show me that I am still able to do it. I can still work from home. That's my freedom.
Centerstone is your local community behavioral health provider. We've been serving Bloomington and Monroe County for more than 50 years. Thanks to this grant, Centerstone has trained 3 therapists as mental health first aid trainers, and we will provide 6 trainings throughout the community to train more than 200 mental health first aiders. And the goal will be, since this grant has supported the training of more available trainers in the community, thousands more will be trained for many years to come. Here in Monroe County, we serve more than 7,000 people, and 1,000 of those are children under the age of 18.
The rate of young people, so that we're talking about youth 12 to 19 years old, who are experiencing mental health symptoms at a diagnosable level during any given year, is 22.9%, or about 1 in 5. So to be aware of what anxiety might look like, how that might manifest, or seeing the warning signs or the red flags for more serious problems, gives adults working with youth the ability to recognize and the confidence to intervene to help that young person. Not all of these young people are going to need therapy. Some of them may just need a short-term conversation or somebody to talk to in a helpful way. We as adults like to tell kids what to do, but what we know about youth and mental health crisis is that they need to be heard and they need to be listened to more than they need to be instructed.
The Community Foundation really took the time to sit down and talk with us about how a grant could impact the work that we do in order to change and save lives for the people in our community.
Grandview last year was certified as a STEM school for the state of Indiana through the Indiana Department of Education. STEM is an acronym for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. And we changed what we did here at Grandview. Instead of teaching reading and language and mathematics, we now teach through the lens of STEM.
Why did the rice move? Raise your hand if you know.
When we do our jobs, we don't just do reading or we don't just do math. And so the experiences that they get from STEM give them the problem solving skills, the innovation skills that they need, the working with others and communicating and collaborating at such a young age that they will be able to take those skills, make them deeper and stronger, and do more when they get to middle school, when they get to high school. They'll be more ready because they've had these opportunities.
Mother Hubbard's Cupboard is a community food resource center. We work to increase access to healthy food for anyone in need in ways that cultivate dignity and self-sufficiency and community. Today we serve about 3,800 people in the pantry, 1,200 of whom are children. This year, our landlord offered the building for purchase to us, and we got very excited about that, but we were a little concerned about how we would make it happen. So the Community Impact Grant from the Community Foundation of Bloomington and Monroe County allowed us to purchase the building. That allowed us to walk away from the purchase with a very small mortgage. All of those resources that we were throwing into raising that additional money to pay for rent can now go into actual programming. Because of the support of the Community Foundation and the Smithfield Charitable Foundation, their support has made it possible for kids to come here and develop a love for vegetables because they harvested carrots from the garden that they planted months before. That a mom who's unsure of her cooking skills comes in and takes a series of classes and is now confident that she can cook healthy meals for her children on a very limited budget. That the 11,000 people who come through the pantry every year are finding healthy food on the shelves. That support is affecting people today, but for generations to come.